Good morning.
Good morning, Uxbridge. Which way are we going? Is it this way? There we go. We got it. Cheers. Good morning.
It is really hard every single time.
Well, it's because the camera, like, you're technically over there, but
I know. You're over there.
It's kind of that, yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Good morning, Alexa. How are you?
You know what? I think I broke my toe yesterday.
You got 9 others.
Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness it was only my baby toe. But we have stairs going down to the basement, and this is actually the 3rd time I've fallen down the stairs.
So you're one of those fancy houses that have stairs to the basement?
Yeah, stairs. Sorry, carpet on our stairs. Did I just say stairs? Yeah. But they're carpeted, and my mother was always like, you shouldn't have carpet on stairs because you'll fall down them. And yeah, 3 times. The first time I had a bruise on my ass that was like the Joker's smile. That's how big, that's what it looked like. Second time wasn't as bad, and then this time I think I broke a toe.
It's not a nice bruise or area to kind of hurt, because you can't sit and relax and just kind of like, I need to take the weight off. You kind of like sitting in the living room, kind of face down on the couch, right? It's
I favored one cheek, basically.
Right.
You're welcome for that tidbit of the day.
Yes. If you hurt your ass, do the one cheek. The one cheek. It's so was it like so you fell down the stairs, you didn't stub your toe, because that is the
No, I mean I didn't roll, but I think I was going down, and then I was like, oh, I should go do something else, and that pause made me lose my footing, and I like bump, but like skied down the stairs. Yeah, and managed to like stay upright, but I think I lost a toe. So.
That's interesting. Stubbing your toe on the 3 most painful things a human body can go through. Stubbing your toe is number 2.
I think so.
Yeah, it is. With man flu being number 1, and then birth, I think, being 3rd or 4th, something on the list. Or not?
That's true. Man flu. I mean, personally, I've never experienced it, but I've heard it's rough.
You can't.
Yeah.
It's impossible. So wouldn't be able to deal with that. So I'm playing producer James here, and look, I've even forgot the wrong banners right here. So sorry about that. Chatting away. Look at that.
I know. What am I paying you for?
I know.
Host
James is terrible.
Yeah.
Producer James is usually pretty good when he's not actually hosting. So what's going on in the Ux?
Well, one of my favorite things that's going on every week is Bridge Social doing their shopping tour, because you guys were featured this week. I was like super tempted. I'm still thinking about it, actually, but I did already get something for my hubby from you guys.
Yes.
Or my boys did. My boys got it from you guys.
They did. It was interesting, actually, when Finn and Charlie came into the store, and I was like, oh, it's good to see you guys. How are you? And they're like, fine, we're getting through COVID, and we want to get back to school soon. We had a long chat while they were in, and it was.
They must have been so tired lugging their piggy banks all the way there.
I know. These big, tons of money. I don't know what they're investing in, but great kids. But yes, we do have a ton of Father's Day stuff. We did our own live show last weekend, if anybody caught that, and which was fantastic. We're going to show some items in that today. But yes, the Bridge Social shopping channel, it's hilarious.
Yeah, and I love that they're doing like the on tour thing now. I mean, I've been on it, I think, 3 times now, it's just like, I love all their community initiatives. It's really cool.
It is.
I love the number of businesses that are doing things like that.
Right, and traveling around and stuff, and we have a great town, and it's awesome to kind of see what we've done. We, talking with some of the other business community last night, and it's interesting to see how the different Facebook groups have kind of come about from this, and the businesses helping businesses, and people helping people, and keeping your bucks in the Ux, really. That hashtag's going to grow from strength to strength to really invest in the small town, like we are best best small town in Canada. So.
And I know the article about the shopping channel for the Bridge Social had Beck Victoria mentioned something that I've always firmly believed in, is that if my neighbors are doing well, then we're doing well. And I think there's a lot of that mentality going on in Uxbridge, which is why I hope that, you know, the majority, if not all, of our current businesses will make it through this really rough patch.
And it's very true, right? Because I mean, we're neighbors. We live one street apart here. And, you know, if I'm making good money, I'm shopping there. If you're making good money, you're shopping with us, which means we make more money and then you make more money. And it's just snowball effect of everything.
Yeah.
And it's not just that. I can go and spend money in all the other different stores and maybe then buy another house, and that feeds the real estate, and that just kind of everything does everything. So when we kind of joke and talk about this, keep your bucks in the Ux, that same dollar gets respent here.
Mm-hmm. And it goes a long way in one town. Like, and I know for me, I mean, I see the UPS and the Purolator trucks every day, and I'm like, you know, I kind of wish that they would bring me stuff, but I literally still haven't ordered anything. I ordered one thing that was from Mississauga, and my husband's going to pick it up. So it's not really, that was the only thing I think I've ordered online recently.
I'd fully admit we do order stuff, but we have to order stuff for the store that then gets resold here, or making stuff, or we have to go out and get it. And some of the stuff is just, you can't get here, but you know, we do try to go to the local stores, Bridge Cafe for vegetables, or the farmers market, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, I would like to go.
What's going on? That's Sunday, starts at 9 or 10 o'clock every Sunday down at the Second Wedge. I was going to talk about it because I've been there. They have some fantastic social distancing kind of path that you go around. And have you been yet this year?
No, and I want to, but so I want to know, you've taken your kids?
No.
Okay, so I kind of wanted to know, if it was kid friendly or not.
It's kid friendly if
your kids
want it to be, and if they're, you know, if they're acting like a 2 and 4 and 3 year olds can act, then it's, you know, it's frustrating. But the way they've got it set up, there's a big lineup, so you have to wait. So it's kind of a 1 in, 1 out kind of process. But there's a path that you have to follow. Everything's one way, and it's done really well. There's hand sanitizer when you go in. And then there's kind of a central path that you can walk around, all kind of come off on like little laybys to go to the... It works perfectly, which is good. They don't have, obviously, all the food vendors to like eat down there, to sit and relax. But you can get all your vegetables, you can get your banjo cider, you can get your Second Wedge through the drive-through at the same time. There's the great hot sauce guys, the Foggy River, like there's tons of stuff you can get there. There was a guy selling fresh soda bread last week, which lasted about 3 hours in the house, to be honest, and then we ate it all. But it was good, and it was a beautiful sunny day. So, and you can't park on that street, so you can park over the other side of the street, which is good. So, which is nice. Awesome.
Yes, I will hopefully get to check that out this week, with or without the kids.
Yeah, I think we're going to take hours, but you know, 90% of the people have masks on.
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer when you go in, and you're not there to relax and socialize.
Yeah,
we have done in the past, but you know, it's actually really, it's nice. It's really nice. So, what else is going on? Sadly, we didn't have the live music bingo. It's my wife over here. The other Stephanie. But we do have the open mic coming up tonight. Around, I believe I haven't got confirmation yet from Jeff, but I believe it's all similar artists to the Women in Country event. It was at the music hall last year, and lots of great female artists, which I'm really looking forward to. I think it's fantastic. The open mic nights are just getting amazing. The quality of artists that we have in this town blows me away every single week. And we have people coming in from like Rory Talion from Ottawa is a regular, and Robin Ottolini, and I think we've got Jesse Tay coming up, or we had Edith and Sagan Pierce and Hunter Sheridan. I mean, these are all Durham Country Music Award kind of nominees, Ontario Country Music Award nominees. These are great artists. I love it. I absolutely.
I don't want to play at this open mic now, James.
You should play. We've all sat here on a Thursday morning and watched Alexa kill the time.
Yeah.
We should have a first timers night where you can do kind of one song.
Yeah. Though my issue is that my kids are sleeping at the time it goes on, and I do not have a very big house.
Right.
So yeah, it's not like I can just even in the basement, it's not that great because I can get a little loud sometimes. So
yes.
Oh, well,
yes.
One of these days.
One of these
figure it out.
we will have you on. So, but it's a lot of fun. You can check that out on Facebook if you just search for Self-Isolation Open Mic. You will find the Facebook group, and all the videos get posted there. Or search for Jeff Holt Music on Facebook, and you will find Jeff's page as well. So.
Nice.
Should we talk about some clothes?
Yeah, we should.
We should.
All right. I'm gonna get started. So this is our Father's Day edition because it's coming up in a couple of week and a half. The 21st, the 20th. I think it's the 21st.
Anyway, as good as mine. I got no idea.
9 to 10 days from now, we will be celebrating the Dad's World.
I know it's definitely not this weekend.
No, for sure. But it's the next one. Anyway, yeah. So we've obviously picked out some items for you guys that we think would be a good idea. So the first one I'm going to show you. These are just about the most amazing underwear men will ever wear. Not that I personally have the experience.
I'm not wearing it. I was going to show them off to people. And as soon as you sent me the link to go, underwear, definitely, I got to put them on. I'll show them off. So
yeah. So these are awesome. They're similar to Saks. So they've got a little pouch for your
pocket.
Yeah, for your stuff to just nestle in there. They have a couple of kinds of fabrics. So they have basically like the classic weekday wear. This one is Entourage, which is a little bit more of a wicking material. So if you are a sweaty guy or if you are active, then this is a better option for you. They've got some really awesome patterns, or they just have solids if you're not into wearing funky underwear. But
I don't get like guys that are out there and girls that are buying for the Father's Day stuff. Plain underwear is boring.
Agreed.
Right? You might not see it, and you're only going to show obviously a few people, but it's a way of expressing yourself. It can. I have a 5-year-old running around. I don't know if you saw that, but you can kind of express yourself. You can clash the colors. You can do whatever. I mean,
well, it's the same with the socks, right?
It's exactly the same. I was going to say what kind of socks I'm on, but I have short socks. I don't have really kind of long dress socks on. But it's a way of wearing a really smart something, and then there's just that pop of color that may or may not be seen, and it's good. It really does kind of express. You can have some kind of funny, funky, but just plain underwear is.
Yeah, I completely agree. And the plain ones we get of these basically hang around forever, whereas the fun patterns, which is now all that I order, are at the door like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have no idea if I'm wearing plain or not today, so to be honest, but we're not going to see.
All right, so the next thing, this was actually featured on the Bridge Social Tour yesterday. So this is a Benchcraft belt, and the great thing about it is that it's super stretchy. It's a really thick material, though, so you're not feeling like you're wearing some kind of shoddy workmanship here.
Right.
And it's the same kind of, because it's stretchy and it's got that braided fabric to it, you can put the hole in anywhere. So you don't have to adhere to typical belt standards, you know. You
Yes, no, that's true. Because I have a collection of belts, dress, casual, from different events or whatever they are, and they just wear out in the same spot. And if you're at 35, you've got to wear your belt in the 34 or the 36 setting because it's there. You know, sometimes at the beginning of the day, I'm a little smaller than I go to Manchukuo and have 16 plates of, you know, Chinese food, right? I need to kind of let it out a bit. But it's so that is nice. And sometimes my belt size changes depending on the pants I'm wearing.
Completely agree, because I'm wearing a pair of high-waisted right now, and I'm on like the fourth slot. Whereas if I wore this belt with anything else, I don't even actually know if it would fit me. It doesn't fit really around my hips, but
it, you know, so having that adjustable even by a few inches, it really does.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can put it literally wherever you want. It's great, and it comes in like a black fabric as well, like just solid black. So for anybody who doesn't want, hold on, where's my camera? This kind of pattern.
What color is that? Because
it's kind of, I would say, like a black and shiny.
A black and shiny.
Black and a shiny white beige gray color.
Crystal's wondering how much of those. How much is the underwear?
So Crystal, the Entourage is $35, and then I believe anything of the classic that has a funky pattern is also $35, and then there's the basic boring colors are $30. We do have a couple of other fabrics in those, which is kind of frustrating because, you know, figuring out which ones you want gets a little confusing. So they typically range from $30 to $50, I believe, depending on which ones you want.
Lovely. Okay.
All right, so I have to show these. These, James loves these. We've shown them multiple times.
I will tell you why I love these jeans, and Alexa knows exactly why I love these jeans. There's that. That is exact. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. That is exactly why I love those jeans.
Yeah.
So I haven't been on a plane since the 5th of March, which is the longest I haven't been on a plane in a very long time. But jeans are
just giving the full, you know, view.
I know, it's like where are you going? But so jeans, as we know, are a good-looking piece of clothing. Every guy in the world has his comfy jeans, his good-looking jeans, his skinny jeans and stuff. And you know, we want to look good, right? And you can dress up a jean. These Eau Noir have that. Is it like 5% or something about spandex? It's got a little bit of spandex in it. So
it's got actually just 1.4 elastane.
Elastane, right. Other stretching material available, but it gives you the ability to put on a nice, crisp, clean pair of jeans. You're going out on a date, or you're a date night, or going to a movie, or doing something. You're like, I want to wear these crisp jeans, but we all know that as soon as we put them on, we need to spend a couple of hours just kind of lunging them out a bit, just to give a bit of breathing room. Not needed with the Eau Noir jeans. Not needed. You can put them on, drive to the airport, sit on a flight to Vancouver, and still be super comfortable and absolutely love them. And those are not, I was going to call them acid wash. Those are not acid wash jeans, but they've got a distressed wash to them. What do they call that?
Yeah, these ones, well, this is the Johnny T. Boca. I guess the Boca is the color. I'm not really sure. They have weird colors. But I would just say this is a light wash denim, like, right, or lighter than the other ones. They're not as light as what I'm wearing, but they do have a little bit of the whiskering there. But these ones, so there's two pairs that we carry. There's a darker one that is technically a different style, but still has a lot of that stretch. So you can get like a classier dark wash jean or the light wash, which you have. Yeah. We also carry these same cut, the same body, we call it. So it's a bit of a skinnier leg. It's a 34 length. And they come in like black, light gray, dark gray. There's kind of like a taupey beige color as well. And then we just got one in recently, which is indigo. So it's a very a vibrant dark blue, which is really nice. It's just one flesh color. And those ones I find are a little bit stiffer, but they still have a lot of stretch in them. So they're still really comfortable, but they look a little bit more like a dress pant, which is fantastic. So that you can get away with wearing jeans.
Yeah. And in the corporate world, you can. I mean, the corporate world, you can not wear pants and sit on a Zoom call all day and you'd be fine. But in the regular, old, normal corporate world, good looking pair of jeans can go a long way. So.
Yeah, very true. All right, my next thing. I love this bag. Oh, so this is a company. I'm trying to figure it. Okay, so this is a laptop bag. Obviously, this is designed in Canada company. It is. Let me just double check all my stuff here. So it does have leather on it, just right here, you can see. It's a canvas, it's water repellent, which is really awesome for anybody who gets stuck out in the rain, I guess. It's got a bunch of pockets. This one's a zippered one at the back. It's got a zippered one at the front, 2 zippers on the front again. Then another pocket there. And another pocket there. And then all of your like actual laptop inserts with the padded front. It's got a long strap thing. I'm so good at talking.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah, I forgot I brought one more thing, and I used the laptop to carry all the things.
You put something in a bag to carry it?
I know, I did, yeah. And then I forgot to tell you what I was going to show, and I was like, I thought I brought something else, and then I didn't.
That looks like
a quick little shout out to High Ends Leather, because I brought one of their wallets to show as well for the guys. This is genuine leather made in Uxbridge. It has a magnet, so it's kept closed. And then it's got a little change pocket right there, which is awesome. Just a very simple, classy wallet, in my opinion, and I love them. Okay.
Yeah, that looks.
And those are $65, I believe.
65. So the wallet, that's nice.
So anyway,
I like the wallet.
Wallet.
Just add
I'll let Steph know.
Okay, good stuff. Because we're gone are the day of the Costanza wallet.
Pardon?
Gone are the day of the George Costanza from Seinfeld, where you have a wallet that's 6 inches thick, and you go through it just to find that receipt from 1984 because you went to some classy restaurant and you want to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
The nice compact, I mean, this is my wallet here. I very regularly don't even leave the house with it. And because everything's in here.
Yeah, it's very true.
Right? Every store card, if I go to Starbucks, beep. If I go to Canadian Tire, or if I'm going to any President's Choice place, beep. I don't need to carry around the card for that store.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even need to carry my debit card because it's beep.
You're not doing a great job at selling this wallet though, James.
No, but the reason I say that, because there are things you have to carry, and it's a very few kind of cards, right? So you need to carry your driver's license, health card. There's a few extras, like I have my corporate credit card, which I can't put into Apple Pay, and I carry my debit card because I do need it, and a picture of me and my wife. And
even business cards as well are useful. Like I like to carry a few in my wallet.
Absolutely. So just a few little things, which is why that simplistic wallet now is so much more in style.
Yes.
You don't carry around. I've lost it. It's in a cupboard there somewhere. And I have a giant wallet that has fishing license, driver's license, UK driver's license. Like, it's just every card I'm ever given. Right? Store it. But that's why nice, simplistic, in wallet, and you don't sit there like this because it's
like George Costanza. Yeah.
Like the 4 inches on the right hand side. So great wallet. Great. Let's talk about
these do come in a bunch of different colors, which is awesome. And they're all unique because hence her name, High Ends Leather. She uses up every bit that she possibly can So they're all going to be a little bit different, which is awesome.
That's all. Yeah, that's key in this day and age. Use everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So.
Well, that kind of took the shine off my laptop bag, but it is a beautiful laptop bag. I do love it. Yeah. I don't even need one, but I kind of want that one. All right, so the last one, this is same company as the jeans, and if you saw that awesome pattern on the inside of the waist there, you'll understand. Why do I keep trying to show it to the wrong place? You'll understand that these are the same company. So you can see that this is it's a fairly simple shirt on the front. It's a navy with like kind of a blue on blue polka dot pattern, and then there are the birds. But then on the inside, every Au Noir shirt has this wild pattern that is replicated on not only a pocket square, but also on the inside of the cuff. So if you, I'm not doing a very good job there. If you end up like having to roll up your sleeves, you're gonna like, you're all matchy. It's beautiful and it's wild and I love it.
Yeah, those are nice shirts. Those are nice shirts.
They're beautiful shirts. And what I've noticed this season with them, so we just got in a few different styles. And typically their shirts are 100% cotton or they're 100% mercerized cotton like this one, which gives it a little bit of stretch, which is amazing, which also makes it a little bit more expensive.
Right.
But their regular dress shirts came in and I was checking out what they were made of, and they actually have a little bit of spandex in them as well. So they're stretchy too, which is just, to me, it's a really great selling feature. A lot of guys are really interested in that because just obviously gives you a little bit more breathability. Same thing with the jeans. It's just going to make this shirt that much more comfortable.
Absolutely. And a lot of us normally take the GO train, we're in the car, we're around, we're down, we're picking, you're moving around. We're not models. We don't just stand there as a mannequin. Like, we're not just there.
I need to lean against things when I'm modeling too, James. I don't just stand there. Okay. I lean.
Yeah. Benjamin, everybody. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
But you're right. It's a we move, we sit, and we've got dad bods that are not like, if you look at the Au Noir model, he's standing in the one position, and he looks great, but we move around. We love that. I love the spandex in that, and that's why I love Au Noir. So
I know they've just done a really, really great job keeping up to date with what's on trend for guys. It's like, they're such an easy company for me to sell because they make such a great product. They understand what guys want. Yep.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So that's it for Woods Clothing. But what do we got for Blue Bond Creative? So obviously you want to put something in the bag, you want to keep something together, you want to give them some jeans or shirt and stuff, but how do we, what else do we have? So we've got a few items here. We've just become a dealer for these guys. So Poopery. So the first item I have, this is great. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We go to the bathroom. Sometimes it smells. So how do we fix that? Poopery, the Master Craftsman. This says $29.99 in stock at the moment. A couple of different scents, not flavors. I always go for them.
That would be weird, yeah, if it was a flavor.
Yeah. So we've got here's the Royal Flush and Trapper Crap. So obviously, you put these sit in the back of the bathroom. These are nice little items.
Before you go on, I want to mention, I'm assuming all of the stuff that you're showing is on your website as well.
Absolutely.
So I think the only thing that's not on ours is the belt, but everything else should be as well. So if you're not comfortable coming out into town, but you still need to shop for your dad, you can check out both of our websites to do the shopping.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Alexis is ticking around at the bottom here, but if you just Google bluebondcreative.ca, that's our website. Everything is on there, and you can hit us up on Instagram and obviously Facebook as well. So everything's up in there. So that's the Craftsman. This one, obviously, Blue Barn Creative, we are known for obviously the gift items. We are also what we really are good at is the custom items, right? So we do in-house custom everything: mugs, t-shirts, pillows, aprons, baby onesies. There's so much. We can work out something for you depending on what it is. So some of these are printed right in-house in our store in Uxbridge. So this one is called the Granddad's Remote Pillow, right? So we're not all, obviously, we are fathers, but our fathers as well, they get a gift as well. So this one here has kind of a pocket in here. So you put in your remote, you put in your snacks. I don't have a remote, so I'm going to throw my phone in here and my wallet. And basically, you don't touch Granddad's remote and snacks on the TV. Nice little pillow. You can, it's the perfect size for the small of the back, etc. But these again printed in house. But this is in stock on our website that you can purchase, and for $19.99 is a great price on that. So as I said, we are kind of known for the custom, but we do have a bunch of mugs that are standard in stock that we make that are selling, which are fantastic. Hence why I have one that just says Producer James on it, because
I used to have one of those mugs that was custom made for me. I don't know what happened to it though.
Well, it's because it's printed backwards, and now that we don't need that.
I know, but I still I think it would be funny, and a throwback to the day.
Throwback to the reverse camera. I could probably flip your camera back around, just to make the mug work. But
well, whenever I'm trying to fix my hair now, I'm not in a mirror. I have to go to the.
I know. I have to. The longest hair that I've had in 20 years. Anyway, so this one says, Dad, a son's first hero, a daughter's first love. And obviously, it really only works when you have one son and one daughter. But obviously, a son's first hero, and it could be custom. The in-stock mugs are $14.99. It's custom a little bit more as well, but this is a great size of a mug. It's one of the things I like. I think that it's not written on the bottom. I think it's 15 ounce, which is a pretty decent cup of tea, right? I'm not going to mention the other hot drink people like in the morning. Coffee. But it's a great size, dishwasher safe. This one gets used 3 or 4 times a day and doesn't fade. So
and I can attest to it. I got to use one of those mugs once, and it was fantastic.
Once, yes, I know. Yes, you will get it back. Okay, Dad, no matter how much time passes, I will always be your financial burden. And we've seen this meme kind of around in different places, but it does say little girl crossed out financial burden. So
I think it would be a good one for my father.
$14.99, Alexa, right there, just down the street from you. So, so these mugs there, and again on the website, there's a ton of different ones. If you go back and watch the live show that we did last week, there's a ton of different ones on there, as well as the Justin Trudeau "Talk Moistly to Me" mug, which was hilarious.
I have not seen that still. It came out as a meme, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then I just moistly by accident or something.
He said, "Yeah, it's not as bad as Cafe Fay or any of the other Southern friends kind of talk about." So
I did enjoy the 21-second pause though.
That was epic. That
was amazing.
So I get all my news from the BBC, right? Because I just always have done. I grew up there, and it's the comment on it, because they had a clip of it, and it was just Justin Trudeau's epic pause, and that was the whole headline, and it was cut perfectly, and he just sat there.
Yeah.
It's basically like we live in the apartment above a meth lab. Anyway, what's up next? What's up next? Beer games. Because all of us are completely teetotal and we don't drink. But here, $25.99. I mean, Dad's just like have fun.
I like it.
We have kind of 3 games in here. There's a ton of different things. We have a lot of little items kind of like this, different games. We have a pub quiz game that's in stock. Everything's obviously listed on the website, but give your dad a little something kind of fun to play. And it's an awesome game. So there's lots of different things like that, depending on what you're looking for Father's Day. So, but that was all I had. Otherwise, we could go on forever. I mean, if you watched our show, it was an hour.
You could go on forever.
An epic Trudeau pause, but yes, we can.
I feel like I just haven't been giving you as hard a time as I usually do, so I had to slip something in there. You know.
I'm out of tea, so I can't even rebut. I can't even fuel myself up with that. So, but yes, lots of stuff at both of our stores. Obviously, if I can get this right, bluebarncreative.ca, you can see all of our stuff. And obviously, Woods Clothing, your new website's pretty awesome.
Thank you. You know what I'm super pumped about actually is I've been working on getting, because obviously we don't sell one brand alone. And if you know your size, that's awesome. We sell a bunch of different brands. So I've been working at getting the size guides up for each individual brand.
Right.
That hopefully that helps people shop online a little bit more easily. So.
It's tough. It's you have a customer that orders a t-shirt, and we do custom t-shirts, right? Mm-hmm. And it's brands come from different places, and it's tough, especially now if you order something. Technically, you're not allowed to take a return because you don't know where it's been or what it's touched or who it is and stuff. It's tough. So the sizing guide is nice, and I'm a large. Mm-hmm. In some Gildans, I'm an extra large in some other Gildans, depending on how many times they've been washed. Yeah. So it's tough these days that you can't kind of try it on. But I'm happy to say I'm losing my COVID-19 that I put on at the beginning of this, and kind of now getting rid of it.
I'm keeping mine.
You're keeping yours?
Yeah, I don't really want to, but it wants to stay.
It wants to stay. Yeah, tough. It's tough when you're at home and kind of.
And you've got a broken toe now, because I was going running and now I've got a broken toe.
Yeah, they blame that. There's nothing to do with COVID. So
exactly, yeah.
The issue is that we're all at home and the snacks are in that room right there. So it's easy to kind of pop in over there. Mm-hmm. And get them. So, but that's it from me. Anything else from you there, Alexa?
No, that's all I got. So I guess we will just see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday. Am I going to get this right? Look at that. I'm going to see if I can produce a James and do this at the same time. So, okay. See you next Thursday.
Next Thursday.